SNL replaces 3 fired cast members with these newcomers. Meet the 3 new comedians who will be joining Saturday Night Live for its historic 50th season. Big changes are on the horizon for Saturday Night Live, which has now axed 3 comedians from its cast and added 3 newcomers for the historic 50th season premiering on September 28. 3 new comedians, Ashley Padilla, Emil Joachim, and Jane Wickline, have been added to the show as featured players. At the same time, 3 existing featured players, Marcelo Hernandez, Michael Longfellow, and Devin Walker, are being promoted to the main cast, while a 4th, Chloe Trost, will not be returning after just 1 season on the show. Featured players are considered main cast once they reach their 3rd season, but many do not make it past their 1st or 2nd. Trost announced that she was not asked back to the show for the 50th season on Instagram. "I wish I was going back to be with all the amazing friends I made there. It truly felt like home. But it wasn't in the cards," she wrote. In addition to Trost, cast members Punky Johnson and Molly Kearney were also asked not to return for the 50th season. While Kearney, the show's first non-binary cast member, shared that she was so grateful for her time on the show, Johnson expressed that even though there were no hard feelings regarding her exit, she didn't really feel like I fit, so parting ways with the show was a mutual thing. As for the fresh faces joining the show in the upcoming season, they come from a wide variety of comedy backgrounds. Ashley Padilla, a member of the Groundlings sketch troupe, has made appearances on Curb Your Enthusiasm and NBC's Night Court. Jane Wickline, a TikToker with a pretty substantial following, often plays different characters in her own sketch videos and as part of the TikTok comedy show Stapleview. And stand-up comedian Emil Joachim has opened for Roy Wood Jr., Nikki Glaser, and Hassan Minhaj, and made his TV debut on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in 2022. His material includes a bit about Israel and Palestine. As the Lebanese-American comedian jokes, he looks like both sides of the conflict. SNL returns later this month, just in time to cover the final weeks of the race for president. While Maya Rudolph is set to reprise her role as Kamala Harris, and James Austin Johnson is likely to continue his impression of Donald Trump, it's not yet clear who will play their VP picks, J.D. Vance or Tim Walz. Steve Martin, an instant fan suggestion due to his resemblance to the Minnesota governor, publicly turned down the role since, as he put it, "I'm not an impressionist," who made an audition tape as Vance, complete with significant eyeliner, to put his hat in the ring for that role. Saturday Night Live adds 3 cast members for historic 50th season to replace leaving actors Punky Johnson, Molly Kearney, and Chloe Trost are exiting, and Ashley Padilla, Emil Joachim, and Jane Wickline will make their SNL debut on season 50. Saturday Night Live is shaking things up ahead of its historic 50th season. The late-night sketch comedy series announced some changes to its lineup on September 9th, as another cast member exited and 3 new comedians joined the ranks. Ashley Padilla, Emil Joachim, and Jane Wickline have all joined SNL, while featured player Chloe Trost is leaving after just 1 season. Punky Johnson and Molly Kearney previously confirmed their departure from the series too, with Johnson affirming there's no bad blood, and Kearney thanking fans for an amazing 2 seasons. Maya Rudolph to return to Saturday Night Live to play. The Daily Beast suggested Paul Giamatti, Louis Black, and Danny DeVito as possible options play Walz, and Aidy Bryant, Taran Killam, and Zach Galifianakis as a few choices for Vance. The Ohio senator seems to be a coveted role for comedian Tim Heidecker, while Kamala Harris in season 50. Padilla, who hails from the San Francisco Bay Area, has been a member of the Groundlings main company since 2021, while Chicago-born Joachim is a stand-up comedian, actor, and writer who was selected as a new face of comedy at the 2022 Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Wickline is from LA, and she has been a cast member of TikTok's live show Stapleview, and also performed sketch comedy on tour. Trost announced her exit in a statement on Instagram as she revealed she was not asked back to SNL this season. "I wish I was going back to be with all the amazing friends I made there. It truly felt like home. But it wasn't in the cards," her statement read. Steve Martin says he won't play VP pick Tim Walz on SNL. "Despite Lorne Michaels' offer, I'd be struggling. In the comments section, several of her SNL castmates shared their love for her, and stars like Chance the Rapper shared their support too. "I love you so much, and you were a big light this year," Chloe Fineman wrote, while Kearney commented, "You're a genius and a star, and the people love you." Along with some departures and new additions, returning cast members Marcelo Hernandez, Michael Longfellow, and Devin Walker have been promoted to the main cast ahead of the upcoming season after 2 years as featured players. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories.